Today we're looking at the life and health of the regal Cane Corso. The breed is quickly gaining in popularity around the world because of their fantastic temperaments. So it's worth taking a more in-depth look at the breed's health. Corsos are an overall healthy breed, but like all canines, they have some issues specific to their breed that you should be aware of if you're considering adding a Corso to your home or if you already have one. Welcome back to the Fenrir Cane Corso show. If this is your first time here, my name's Will. I'm a canine behaviourist and I'm the founder here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. This channel is dedicated to helping you learn everything you could ever want to know about the incredible Cane Corso and then how you could become a high-level canine leader that raises perfect Cane Corso companions. So if you want to join this amazing Cane Corso community, start by hitting that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell and you'll never miss a future video. So let's dive into today's video. We'll take a closer look at the health issues and life expectancy of the breed so that you can be the best canine leader possible for them. Now, just in case you don't know, Cane Corsos are a member of the Mastiff family and are considered a large to giant breed that can weigh anywhere from 100 to 150 pounds. These large and powerful canines have amazingly sweet temperaments and protective instincts combined with a willingness to please, making them an excellent choice for experienced canine leaders. Now, the Cane Corso needs several good long walks each day and plenty of playtime to really work off their energy. But this is the first place where you may notice some health issues. As being a large breed, joint issues like hip and elbow dysplasia are quite common. You'll want to be on the lookout from day one for potential problems and be as gentle in their joints as you can, especially while they're still young. This means that a lot of jumping, intense running or other high impact exercises early in their life can damage their joints, leading to problems later on. Of course, as they get older, even if you keep as much pressure off their joints as possible when they're young, they have a higher possibility of developing joint issues later on in their life. In addition to their potential for joint issues, Cane Corsos are prone to several other health conditions. Idiopathic epilepsy, mange, heart conditions and various eyelid abnormalities are not unheard of with the breed. Depending on many factors, the most common of these are the typical eye issues. It is common in many large breeds with loose skin that they can develop eye or abnormalities, one of which is commonly referred to as cherry eye. This is usually corrected with surgery by your vet, and while it can be uncomfortable for your Corso until it's fixed, as long as it doesn't go untreated for too long, it shouldn't cause any permanent damage though. Now, some of you may know that I had a Cane Corso puppy for a time and experienced one of the breed's health issues with her early on. The Corsos are unfortunately also prone to different kinds of heart defects that they are typically born with and are hard to screen for early in their life. In some Corsos, this manifests as a heart murmur or other mild ways that can be corrected with surgery. Then there are those, like what I experienced, where the heart defect was unnoticed with no symptoms outwardly present whatsoever, resulting in the early and unfortunate death of my Cane Corso puppy at just 4 months old. You can watch a more in-depth video I did on that previously. There'll be a link down in the description box below. You can go and check out our training channel where we covered that whole situation. Hey guys, if you're not already, you should be following our Fenrir Rescue Diaries over on Fenrir Canine Training channel. That is following my journey of working at a rescue centre, helping dogs that have been abandoned, abused, given up or found as strays, and helping implement behaviour modification programs to allow them to become perfect canine companions that can be rehomed to their forever homes. So if you're interested in following my journey of how I do that, there'll be a link to that channel down in the description box below. I think you'll really enjoy the journey, but I'll let you get back to the video you were just watching. Now, the final issue that is quite common with this breed, as well as with many other large breeds, is called bloat. Bloat is a twisting of the stomach and intestines that can result of many different things happening and tends to happen most often in Corsos that eat too fast, don't drink enough, or even when they are given a heavy meal after vigorous exercise before they've had chance to settle. Some people have also seen a trend where bloat can be more common when feeding on ground level versus raised bowls, but there have not really been any scientific studies to confirm or disprove this. One of the best ways to slow down a fast eater is by feeding them a raw diet. The nature of feeding a raw diet forces them to chew and eat in a more natural cadence and tempo. You can also leave some of the meat partially frozen, which also encourages them to have to chew more thoroughly. I have an entire course that walks you through every step of feeding a raw diet if that's something you're interested in. Again, there'll be a link to that in the description box below. Now, the breed's life expectancy is pretty average for their size, ranging from 9 to 12 years on average. Of course, there are always outliers that can go several years beyond that, but a lot of it depends on their genetics, exercise, and the diet they are fed throughout their life. When you get a Corso from a breeder, it is always a good idea to ask what the average lifespan is of the canines they've produced, including the parents and siblings to your Corso. When researching and interviewing a breeder, you can also get a chance to learn about health problems that are more likely from their lines than others. Thoroughly speaking to breeders like this means that you are less likely to be surprised with health problems. But of course, like what happened to me, that risk does always exist. Now also, don't forget to consider the training of your Cane Corso when you're thinking about their life, span and potential health issues. When they are well trained, they are likely to have a longer and happier life, and consider factors like reducing their mental stress and being able to remove or prevent situations that could result in the dog being put down for things like aggression. All of those things are factored into the health and, more importantly, life expectancy of an average breed. Now, I know all of that is pretty heavy, and you might be thinking that a Corso may not be right for you, or wondering if you need to drastically alter everything you're doing with your current Cane Corso. I want to make sure that everyone knows that they really are an amazing and fantastic breed that does exceptionally well with experienced canine leader. Many Cane Corso owners will not experience any health issues, or maybe run into one or two minor ones, because overall they are a fairly hardy breed. And although we have had to talk about some of the negatives in today's video, all breeds are prone to certain health issues. So I hope you did enjoy that video, and if you did, please hit the like button and remember to subscribe and turn on that notification bell if you are new here. That way you'll never miss